Thank you very much, Kathy. We start here tonight. The Energy Department, as you've heard, has revealed that the petrol price will decrease, but diesel will rise from Wednesday. The drop has been attributed to a falling Brent crude oil price as global recession fears mount. For more, we're joined by the automobiles spokesperson at the association there, Layton Beard. Layton, thank you very much for joining us this evening. A mixed bag here indeed, with petrol and other fuels going down. It's been a tough time for South Africans, but we are seeing that there is an increase for diesel, and many will be wondering, why is there an increase for diesel when everything else is going down?
Yeah, I think we need to appreciate the fact that diesel and petrol are different fuels. There's different processes in terms of refining. I mean, certainly, I'm no expert on the chemical composition of these two fuels, but they are different, and there certainly are different processes involved in providing them to consumers. And that's why you will typically see that there are differences in prices, sometimes in terms of the increases and the decreases. I mean, we see, for instance, that decrease is already, that diesel is already pegged at a different rate in terms of its costing to petrol. So you can already there see that there is a difference in those two fuels. I think you're absolutely correct. I mean, it is a mixed bag. Very happy that the petrol price is coming down. It's close to those to that range that it was in May. It's not back, where it was in December last year. But I think obviously for consumers, even people who don't own vehicles, the big news is that there is the slight increase to diesel. And that will filter through to the economy over a period of time, because we know it is such a massive input cost in many different sectors and industries. And those input costs will be recovered, and the consumer at the end of the day is going to carry those costs.
This is the third month in a row that we are enjoying some fuel price hikes, but as you've already noted, we are not back at December levels, which were more palatable. Do you think that we should actually pull off our feet from the pedal in terms of what government has been doing or trying to do to intervene with the petrol price? And we've seen the opposition, the Democratic Alliance, also tabling a motion to actually deregulate the petrol price. Is it time now to relax at all? And what do you make of the issues around deregulation of the petrol price? Because we might find ourselves back to where we have been in the past 5 months.
Yeah, I mean, so firstly, I don't think that we must take the foot off the pedal. I think, this is one of those areas, and we've said it before, when the petrol price comes down, or there's very insignificant increases to the petrol price, people seem to forget about the petrol price and they just carry on with their lives. But, when the petrol price goes up again, and I'm not saying that it's going to happen, it could happen, then people become very anxious again. So, for us as the AA, we've been asking for a review of the fuel prices for a number of years. We think that that process should continue, and that there are sustainable solutions that can be found to mitigate against those rising fuel costs. In terms of the issue on deregulation, let's be very clear that the government didn't offer a deregulation of 93 fuel as a solution. What it did say is that it wanted to put a cap on the price of that fuel. It has received many submissions, is our understanding, and those submissions are being considered. How government is going to address that issue going forward, I think, only they will be able to give you that answer. Is pure deregulation the answer to rising fuel costs in South Africa? I think that part of the review that we've been asking for needs to be able to answer those types of questions, and not only involving the AA, but all role players in the value chain of fuel supply in South Africa, as well as from consumers.
Layton Beard is the spokesperson for the Automobile Association. Sir, thank you very much for your time.